Hello, Brenton with All Octane here. In this video, I am going to open up some of the brand new Matchbox moving parts that I was able to find on the pegs. I was able to find an 8-car set. I did not find the chase model. I do know that there are some chase models, and I'm not entirely sure which wave this is, but I haven't found the newest wave that has like the Bollinger and some of the other cool cars that the Subaru and stuff like that. But I will open up these ones for you on camera, and we're gonna start with the 2020 Nissan Leaf. And a lot of people, you know, might not like these realistic cars that are kind of boring, but you know what? At least they make realistic cars. There's no fantasy castings here, right? These are all licensed models. So I'm not gonna complain when it's a Nissan Leaf, because at least it's licensed and we're not getting fantasy castings. So there's nothing wrong with fantasy castings, but sometimes it's nice to get a licensed model, especially when the parts open. So there we go. The door opens and closes. I believe it does the same thing on the other side as well. They did pretty well at matching the door color. It should, because it is metal with the metal body, although this is plastic. Wait, no, is it? Oh, no, it's not. It is metal. So it goes metal all the way through. Yep. I thought it was plastic. The windshield is plastic. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Not really sure why they have a variance there. Not really sure what's going on there. But it is a Nissan Leaf. The doors do open. And we shall continue on. Next up is the 1961 Jeep FC with dump bed. This is part of the 70th anniversary. I am going to open it up because I've opened up all the other moving parts ones that I've been able to find thus far. I know there is an entire orange set of moving parts. So living here in St. Louis, there are not a lot of stores that carry Hot Wheels or Matchbox. Walmarts and Targets, as you would expect, do, but grocery stores, so like I used to, when I lived in the 757, we had Kroger, and Kroger would get a lot of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, so I was able to hunt there, and they had a good selection. The Dollar Generals, obviously there, had things. They didn't always have moving parts, but they had, you know, Matchbox and Hot Wheels that you can hunt. Dollar Trees, same here, but it's just they're fewer and farther between, so it's a lot harder to find the rare stuff. So I haven't seen any of the new specific moving parts in the orange 70th anniversary logo, but this thing is really quite cute. It's got great tampo work, and the dump bed works just fine. So let's move on to the Citroen. The Citroen C4X really looks like, what is that, Mercedes, something Mercedes class. It's not an A class, but it's the coupe, even though it's a 4-door. Kind of looks like that. Kind of looks like a Infiniti and a Nissan. Well, Nissan, Infiniti, the same thing. Infiniti and a Mercedes. So the engine opens up. Not quite sure what's all going on in there. It's kind of hard to open it. Doesn't go very far, but it opens. I guess that's counted as a moving part, which makes sense. I mean, it does move, but not well. I like the 5-spoke rims on this thing, though. Pretty fancy casting. Nice tampo work. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go with the Tesla. Why the Tesla? Because it's a Model 3, and because I actually really do like this Mercedes Transit van. So let's go ahead and go with the Tesla. It is the Model 3 with moving parts. I don't have a Tesla Model 3 here to compare it to. There we go. Ooh, that snaps a lot better than the Leaf. Yeah, that's, the fit and finish is a little bit better, probably maybe better than the real life Tesla. Oh, that's amusing. Fit and finish, fit and finish. Ah, nah, still has a pretty big panel gap. I guess it imitates life, real life, to the fullest. Yeah, but it does snapshot actually, and from a sticking out wise, it does not stick out. It does fit flush. So the body panels are nice. It's got some tampo work on the rear, tampo work up front. Nice to add this bright red Tesla to the collection. Let's go ahead and move to, actually, let's go ahead and move to the Mercedes. So this is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. We've seen this actually, but not by Matchbox. We've seen it in Hot Wheels, and they did a premium version of it. The tires on the premium version of the Hot Wheel were amazing. Those beefy slicks all the way on all four corners. Yeah, that was legit. This is actually a very heavy casting for being pretty hollow inside, and I literally just had it working, so let's see. The door does slide. Sorry, I'm trying to use gravity, so it's away from you at the moment. There we go. It's a little hard to open, but there it goes. It opens up, and you got like the camper inside. That is so super cool. Nice and open. There is kind of like a bed thing back there. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, it's nice to see this thing opened and that they put it in the moving parts. What a clever idea. So it is hollow, but it's still solid. This thing is hefty. Super nice. Glad to add it to the collection. Doesn't have headlights, but it does have the lights on the light bar. No rear tampo work. Just has the sides. A neighbor of mine has one of these vans. Might have to do a die-cast doppelganger with it. All right, let's move to the Lexus. The Lexus LX. Pretty much Toyota Land Cruiser. But the United States doesn't get that anymore. So we just get the Lexus LX. Check it out. Kind of more of a, it's not, but it is, but it's not. It feels like a satin paint job. It's got a little less hue to it. Tailgate opens up. Not well, though. I guess that counts, right? Does that count as a moving part? Oh. Panel gap. No, this does not fit as well as the Range Rover. The Range Rover fits very well, looks great. This, no. It's not doing it for me. Kind of a bummer. But the rest of the car, I mean, the massive Lexus grille, can't go wrong with that, right? And nice brown interior. Yeah, I love the interior. I mean, this is a stunning casting. I cannot wait for this to come in the main line. No, with no moving part, oh, that would be, yeah, this would be fresh. Super fresh. I like it. Just panel gap, not that great. Let's go ahead and open up the Toyota FJ Cruiser in red. My friend Alex has one of these. Super cool. Except his is blue. So he has a blue one. And they've made a bunch of blue ones, so I think they've also made a blue one in the collector's line. Man, look at that. Nice headlights there. Nice opening doors. Panel gap, none. Well, a little there, but it's very well done. Sits flush. Snaps tight. Nice Toyota FJ Cruiser. Tampos in the rear there. Fantastic. Great wheel choice, too. All right. Last up is my favorite. Took me the longest to find. 2023 Nissan Z. And I'm really curious to see how the fit and finishes with this, because if you've watched any of my videos before, I have made a comparison video. I should probably link it in the description below, of the Hot Wheel Nissan Z mainline, the Matchbox collectors from the website, and then the Hot Wheels Premium Nissan Z. So now we've got an in-between one yet again by Matchbox, although this one's probably the best one yet. Fit and finish pretty good. There are some minor panel gaps. It's not bad. But the doors do snap in really well. The launch color of yellow, which is really sweet from up front, looks really good. It's got the tampos, the headlights, rear, again, tampo tail lights. It's got the nice trim tampoed on there, just like on the real car. It's got a nice gray interior, which looks really good. Very detailed. The steering wheel is not like sticking out of the floor. It is actually sticking out of the column like it should. Mirrors, this might be the best version yet. If I had the other 3 to compare it to, I would make another comparison video. This might win. But yeah, fantastic. Super glad to add this to the collection. So there you have it. There are some Matchbox moving parts I was able to find on the pegs. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. And until the next one, have a good one.